Hello, Manny's Cockaflopoulos here again. Good afternoon. Too late in the day for coffee for me. Hope everyone's had a mad fucking Tuesday. Secret, at the end of fucking North Road here at the beach, I've made the move Bayside. Nice. I've said hello to Bayside, goodbye to the northern suburbs. I've returned back to not my roots, but I was living in St Kilda about 15 years ago before I made the move out west to Yarraville and then from there to New York and so on and so forth. And I've thus returned, but I'm on the fucking good side of St Kilda there. I'm fucking towards Elwood around there. There's a couple of muggers here with their fucking motocicletas. That's alright today. You show the man who's boss. I ride your mountain bike. Fucking nice pieces of machinery there. But the one of them's a chopper there, look, with the fucking handlebars. How can you be fucking all day like that? One of the fellas has got a satchel around his shoulder. Mesh fucking satchel. I don't know if you need that, boss. Or the white runners either. It's a bit too flouncy for me, but you know, whatever rocks your boat there. Or whatever rumbles your motocicleta. Sea spray in your lungs. Nice. Fuck. Thank you for your birthday well wishes. I appreciate that now. Everyone who said happy birthday. And for those of you who didn't say it out loud, I'm sure you thought it. And for that, I thank you as well. I was thinking about an incident back in high school with Mr. Evan Robotis. How you going, Mr. Bear? If you're watching this, hope you're well there. Well, playing soccer, we used to play soccer every lunchtime at Princess Park there at Princess Hill. And we were soccer junkies back then. That was before I started partying, going out to the cat house and everything else. So we would play every fucking lunchtime in our fucking jeans, whatever. This one particular day, Evan nudged me off the ball and I was in a particularly bad mood. I don't know why, but I pushed him. After I go, what are you fucking doing, you know? And he kind of saw that I was serious and I wasn't fucking around. He goes, what's your problem? Because it was nothing. It was an innocuous little fucking bump. Before I knew it, I fucking decked him. I'd never done that before. Punched him. And he fell. As soon as I punched him and he fell, I remembered that Evan was like a boxing fanatic. And we used to do these videos fucking with, he used to bring his old VHS video camera and we used to go to Sam's house, get a group of us together. We'd have these boxing matches. Couldn't box for shit today. But Evan fucking, you had to fucking some moves, yeah, like that. Anyway, so after I punched him, for no fucking reason, it was malakia, he fell. I thought, oh, he knows boxing there. And he stood up and he looked at me like he was shocked and he goes, you're fucked. And he walked up to me, like as he walked up to me, the PE teacher came in between us. Hey fellas, knock it off. I felt terrible. And for the rest of the day, you know, it was just like a sad feeling because Evan was one of my closest friends in high school and he's still a close friend. If I see him, even if I haven't seen him for years, he's one of those friends that you never forget. And so, but the thing is that from the outside, what someone would have seen was, a bit of this, a bit of argy-bargy back and forth, and then a punch. Not like that today. What are you doing? It was more sick. And then a punch, someone falling, and then the end of it. So to them, it would have looked like I punched Evan and I decked him, which I did. But they couldn't see what was going on inside me, and that was fear there. Because I got lucky with the bunya. It was a sucker punch, really. It was a bit of a fucking xeftila. But in my head, see, people can't see what's going on in your head. They can see you going, yeah, fuck, yeah, like that. They couldn't see what was going on in my head, and that was it. I'm gonna have to fucking just cover up like this and hope someone stops it, which they did. But what I remember from that was Evan's reaction. It's like, you don't know what you've just done there. I said, foul, you're a pretty boy. I'm gonna fucking eat you alive. So Evan, I was thinking of you today, man. And yeah, I still feel bad about that bunyang. But I hope you're well. I hope your family's well. Love you. And yeah, forgive me that. I hope you've he forgave me at the end of the day. He forgave me. We were friends by the end of the day. But I felt like such a malaka for doing that. So I had him on my mind. But I copped a bunya for Theo one time at a nightclub. Metro, Thursday nights. It was fucking like this sort of grunge sort of fucking night. They would play sort of like, you know, hard rock grunge type alternative. That's the word. I remember we were standing there and there was a fucking, that song from Offspring came on, Bad Habit or whatever. Get the fuck out of my way, one of those stupid Malakia songs. Anyway, we were standing there, so a bunch of cunts started fucking sort of trying to slam dance against us. We were standing there minding our own business. And one of them came up to Theo. The guy was fucking out of it and pushed him. Theo pushed him back. And then they got into it, you know. And guy grabbed Theo, or Theo grabbed him. Anyway, they were both on the floor, and I rushed over to pull the guy off Theo. And as I did that, I got sucker punched in the eye. Still got retina damage. I didn't fall though. I didn't fall. Fucking spent the night fucking sack with a needle here and in there to sew up this part and that part. Black around that eye for fucking a couple of weeks at least. I think that might have been my karma. And then there was a time we were at fucking Chase's nightclub, hard and fast, Wednesday night. And we're on the dance floor, I forget which song we're fucking headbanging to. Again, and there was a group of Malakas fucking slam dancing. And this one guy's like this, like a fucking tall sort of fucking hippie. Kept bumping into Sam. Because once, Sam turns around and goes, fuck off now. Like that. The guy comes again. Twice. Goes, Malaka. I was standing on the other side of the dance floor just watching this happen. The guy comes up for the third time. Sam catches him from the corner of his eye from a standing start, jumping fucking sidekick roundhouse like that. Dung, the guy straight on the floor, out cold. It was a fucking hilarious video. Piece of myself laughing. His mates came in and dragged him away like that. Like, fucking, let's get out of here. This wogs are fucked there. Like this, dung, zack. We used to, and Sam never did martial arts. I was the one that did a bit of taekwondo or whatever. But we used to do like martial arts kicks like for a fucking laugh at it. Because we were Bruce Lee fans, like which wog isn't? But that was the first time I saw him actually put it into practice. A jumping roundhouse from a standing start, clocked the guy who was like 6'2" in the fucking side of the head. And when he fell, he was out cold. Allegedly. All these stories may or may not have happened. So what's the moral of all these three stories there? Bunyas aren't that funny. They can do a lot of damage. We shouldn't be hitting each other. But when your mate does a Bruce Lee move right in front of your fucking eyes and it actually works, that's hilarious. Yes.